public comments. If anybody has anything or questions or comments, now is the time.
Council members have any questions?
So that was a lot to digest.
Yes,
in
it
3
is.
minutes. Back to the scoring section for public comment and
Yes.
support letters.
Mhm.
Revisit how many points that's worth.
So that is worth. Say it till I read it. Let's see.
My experience is that Oka really likes to hear from the public.
They do really like to hear from the public. Let's see. So many. So
So you're nearly there.
we're almost there. Yeah.
Anybody in the audience care to make any comments or have any questions? Okay, Sandra, do you have anything else?
I do not. Do you
Okay.
have anything to add?
The only thing I would add is this is extremely important for that area out there. It serves 2 residential areas. It is an old lift station that we cannot get parts for. So if something happens, to find the parts would be extremely expensive if we could find them. The repair would be extremely expensive. This is really the only way to go.
Right.
So,
Can somebody send us the address? We can send letter. And Gary's not doing it tomorrow, so. You just got voluntold.
Send letters to you. Okay.
If you email them to me.
Yeah.
I can make sure that she gets them.
Oh, great. If that is all, we can close.
okay, we'll go ahead and close the meeting.
14. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate you taking time to come here on such a lovely evening.
It is a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you. You guys.
Resolution number 2023-861, resolution of the common council of the city of Angola, Indiana, authorizing the submittal of the wastewater permit application to the Indiana Office of Community and Rural Affairs and addressing related matters. Move to approve. Second. Seconded, discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Resolution 2023-862, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Angola, Steuben County, Indiana, amending the resolution 2019-766 to remove any limit of the amount of reduction set thereby for the installation of new manufacturing equipment. How about you here, Isaac?
Yep.
Care to speak to that?
I do. Thank you, Council. And first and foremost,
Your name.
Isaac Lee, Steuben County Economic Development, 903 South Wayne. First and foremost, I want to thank and give the opportunity to Mayor Hickman on your retirement. It's been a pleasure working with you as well as Councilwoman Armstrong and Councilman Gary. So thank you for your service. It's been a pleasure. I also look forward to working with the rest of you. So in this process, when I come up here for a tax abatement, I am in most cases 99.9% of the time in favor of 2 things. One is that there's a cap on the project. And 2, that the assessor, I always explain the assessor has final say in terms of determining what that assessed value is. In this circumstance, this is the 0.1% that I would change my recommendation. Circumstances surrounding this project were plentiful, but none more than impactful than COVID. At the start of COVID, about the time that this project was ramping up and getting installed in this process. So what we saw during that time is a skyrocketing of material costs, work labor costs, and some other things, which ballooned this project after the SB1 was filed from 4.1 up to 8.6 million. So in doing some recalculations in the letter that I gave you, I showed you where there could be a realization of almost $48,000 of additional tax savings if we would use the 8.6 number versus the 4.1. Again, I don't foresee any other circumstances where I would change my normal recommendation other than this. And at the time of the SB1 filing, I don't think anybody even heard of the word COVID-19 or anything related to that in 2019. So I'm here today to pass on the recommendation. On behalf of Univertical, I do have the president and CEO here of Dave Whitehead. Again, like I always say, he gets all the hard questions. I'm just the one presenting. I'll take any questions.
Any questions? Entertained motion.
Move to approve.
Any second discussion?
Isaac, this changing your recommendation is for this project only.
Only.
Yeah, thanks.
Very circumstantial.
Yep.
Any other question? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Whoops, we have somebody.
Dave would like to.
Oh, Dave. I'm sorry, Dave.
Well, I don't want, Isaac's a lot better looking, so I don't want to get all the. First, we do certainly appreciate all the support we've had from the city over the years. This is not one of our shining moments, but, when you start out to spend 4 million and it turns into 5, you say, well, I can't go back. I can't stop now. It turns into 6. Can't stop now. It turns into 7. You think, holy shit, am I going to jump out the window? But I can't stop now. So it was really got carried away. And, we could blame a lot of things. And of course, COVID and all that had a lot to do with it. But, earlier this year, we looked at it and said, well, let's get hold of our good friend Isaac and just see what appetite there might be for this to be readdressed. And we appreciate there's just the opportunity to do that. I will close by saying that we've just issued a bunch of purchase orders, and next year we're going to be investing about another $1.2 million into the facility, putting in some equipment and some structural things to allow us to do more in our semiconductor product line, which, that's a big word everyone likes to use nowadays, that and EV. So, and we do a little bit in EV, but we're not expanding there yet. So we continue to invest. This was really, could we at least, get some recognition for the fact that we did invest this money, and we certainly appreciate you putting it on the agenda and giving it the attention. And we'll continue to do what we can to grow our 11 acres of the city and keep going. So that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We appreciate your investment in the community.
Anybody else? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Dave, you and Chuck and Universal have always had a soft spot in my heart. We've had some battles together, not battling each other. And it's just been a real pleasure to work with you folks and for you to keep investing in our community. We really, really appreciate that and wish you nothing but the best the rest of the way. Thank you.
Same here, Mayor.
Resolution 2023-863, a resolution providing for the transfer of appropriations for the city of Angola for the general parks and recreation operating and fire operation funds and forwarded to the common council for their action and passage pursuant to IC 6-1.1-18.6. Moving second, the discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. At this time, is it you, Amanda, or Tori, who's quotes?
Not me.
I have the quotes, but we have somebody opening them, right, Corey?
I can open them or you can open them, whichever.
Okay, we're going to open quotes for the sanitary sewer rehab project.
Come on, Corey.
Yeah.
It's like a great carving right there on that.
On the back page. Amanda can help.
First one's from Inliner Solutions.
Can you spell that, Amanda?
Spell that? INLINER Solutions. The base quote is $60,082, 60082 and 0 cents. The next one is in situ form technologies, INSITUFORM. Base price $49,492, 49492, 0 cents. He's not good at present. Good, another envelope. This one is from SAK, SAK. Base price, $106,785, 106,785, 0 cents.
Quite the spread.
That spread never ceases to amaze me.
That's it.
Yeah. Acro, we do.
The engineer's estimate for the base quote, was 90,000.
And we'll go to the lowest responsible. Moving second to discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Request approval of the 2020 project agreement with Jackson Township in the amount of $5,500.
Move to approve.
Moving second to discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Request approval of the terms of the memorandum of understanding, which would allow Steuben County government to sign an agreement with HWC Engineering for an adaptive reuse study for the Steuben County Historic Courthouse, in which the city of Angola will contribute $15,000.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion.
If we approve this, are we gonna get to see the copy of the report?
Oh, yeah.
Each one of us.
Any other questions? Discussion. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Request approval of the memorandum of understanding with the St. Joseph River Basin Commission to facilitate the installation and operation of water monitoring sensors with, in the watershed. Second. Second, discussion.
Mayor. Matt Mearsman is here, and he's representing.
Yeah, happy to say just a few words, but if you guys want to just move on, that's fine too. Actually, I would love to take
You came all the way here, go ahead.
You bet. So thank you so much, council members, mayor. My name is Matt Mearsman. I represent the St. Joseph River Basin Commission. Mayor Hickman has had a seat on our statutory seat on our commission for a long time. You might, why St. Joe River? We're way over here in Angola. Well, that's where all your water goes. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you for the investments you're making in water infrastructure. and say thank you for your service on the commission. You've always had someone there at our meetings, and that's important. The MOU concerns some money that the city received from Monsanto due to a PCB settlement. It's intended for monitoring. Wanted to give you an opportunity, sort of cost share on that, where we would purchase some equipment, maintain the service agreement with the cell tower, and the city would use its money to help do some measurements that need to be taken in stream. So that's the gist of it. We're working with Steuben County Commissioner Howard's here, and Steuben County got a similar settlement. So we're trying to stay on top of things. And this is connected, I mean, largely to the water study that was done by Tom and the water department around water availability. So this kind of data can help us understand in the future how much water we have available.
Very good. Thank you.
Yep, you bet.
Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Request common council reappointment of Mark A. Cowan and Charles P. Dow to the redevelopment commission for the year 2024.
Second.
Second, discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Arrow department head appointments for 2024 are here for their information, and they were done with the approval of incoming Mayor Martin. Note for the record, the filing of the annual certification of elected official to the executive of the city of Angola, Indiana, on compliance with municipal nepotism policy involving direct line supervision for the mayor, clerk, treasurer, and council members. And note for the record, the filing of the annual certification of elected official to the executive of the city of Angola, Indiana, on compliance with the municipal nepotism policy, contracting with unit policy for the mayor and council members. For treasurer's depository statement and cash reconciliation for the month ending November 2023 is presented for council information. Of course, clerk treasurer.
Come from me, Mayor.
Tim?
I have no report, Mr. Mayor.
Jennifer.
I'd just like to thank our outgoing mayor and council members for being able to work with them.
Okay. Ed.
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Oh,
No informer.
I'm gonna miss somebody because I can't see everybody, but Corey.
No report.
Sue.
No, sir.
Matt.
No report, Mayor.
I miss anybody out there? I know I got these guys, but.
Doug's out there. Doug's out there.
Doug?
Our chief.
Good. Yo, there you go. Yeah, Doug.
No report.
Okay, Amanda.
A couple meetings ago, we had talked about light going in at the corner of John and Water Street, and NIPSCO has installed that, so that's it. That's all I have.
You need to monitor that, see if it.
Only if you call, Gary.
I might.
All right.
This is your second chance in a row. Yeah. Okay.
Bummer.
Okay, request approval of the allowance of accounts payable vouchers, 66,212 to 66,471, totaling $930,301.89, which includes interfund transfers of $163,850.22.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve and second. Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any other new business? If not, I just want to thank all our council members for the great ride we've had here, the great experience that I've had. Being part of the leadership of this community has been a true honor.
Mayor, I want you to have the last word, but I have to do something. Can I be?
Gary.
This time.
You know, since you're a lame duck. Yeah, Gary,
Go ahead, it takes one to know.
yeah.
I too would like to thank the council, and at first I'd like my family, my wife especially, for their support through 20+ years. Mayor, I'd like to thank you for your active support and helping the council understand different things that come down the road. And my goodness, what changes have happened in the last 20+ years in this community. And I would like to say all for the positive. It's been a great community effort. I really thank this council, all you guys it's been a pleasure working. I mean, you know, we get elected here, but after that, the politics goes aside and we're all concerned about what happens in this community for the betterment of this community. The employees, the same way, they work to make things better. And it's been a great ride. And thank you, Mayor, for letting me interrupt you. And you may have more to add to that, but I just want to thank you all.
Kathy.
It's not, there's so many folks that I want to thank, and I made some notes, some points. I don't think I'm going to go through them all. 16 years, and it has been such an honor, and for the most part, a pleasure. Not always, but mostly. And Mayor, thank you for your leadership. I remember you and Dean coming into my office over and over. Will you run? Will you run? No. But you didn't give up, so I did, and I'm glad that you didn't give up. Kim, Deb, Ryan, thanks for keeping me on a straight and narrow. With the fiscal matters, the legal matters, you guys were just always there.
Absolutely.
Council members, I can't tell you how much respect I have for all of you. I don't want any of you to know that I'm actually sentimental, so I'm going to stop right now. No, it's been wonderful. And city employees, thank you so very much. We've done good work. We've done great work.
And Councilman Martin, you're going from your job to the mayor's job where you will now have no vote. What do you think of that?
I'm sure things will get done just fine. I have faith in the next council. You know that one. I have lots been done. I think a lot more is going to happen in this community. Positive things. With the new council members coming on, I'm very optimistic about what's going to happen in this community.
And we can't go without thanking Dave also and Jerry for the work that they've done. Even though they're coming back, we appreciate what you've done with us. And I have been blessed. I have a great council that didn't have an agenda except what's best for the city of Angola. And folks, it ain't that way everywhere. I gotta try to keep from getting sentimental, but I haven't done time for this. But my wife made my first meeting and she's made my last meeting. And she's been a great first lady for this community, and I thank you. A couple of my city wives are here. Retha being one, and Deb Twitchell, she drove back from Muncie for my first meeting 23 years ago, and is here tonight. Didn't have to drive as far tonight. But Deb, I appreciate all that you did to move me in the right direction. And Ryan, I appreciate all that you've done to keep me in the right direction. The two things that I will never forget: when Deb and Kim came into my office the first time together, they sit down and Deb says, "My job is to keep you from breaking the city." And Kim said, "My job is to keep you out of jail." I'm going, this is a good start. That's okay. I got somebody got my back. But I just appreciated you guys' leadership and friendship, all our departments. We have a lot of assets in this community. And Pokagon State Park, 101 Lakes, Tryon University, our hospital, our foundation, it goes on and on and on and on. The greatest asset we have are our city employees. Greatest asset we have. And they do a great job in working to make this community better every day. I thank you. We're gonna have a party. Little party, folks, it ain't that big. We are close to the venue if you want. But anyway, anybody have anything else at this point they would like to say? If not, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much.